What is the difference between salsa on one, salsa on two, and mambo? Hello, I am Marcia Mitchell, studio owner at Revolution Ballroom, and let's figure this out. So let's start with what all three of these dances have in common. Salsa on one, salsa on two, and mambo all share a basic step. So we're doing the same steps. The difference is going to be when we do the break step, this is also known as a rock step, and also when we start dancing in the music, so on which beat we start. So let's start with that commonality in the progressive forward and back basic. So in all dances, we do some variation of forward in place, back in place, forward in place, back in place, forward. So I'm going forward and then I go backward. This break step that I referred to, it's also known as a rock step, is a step in one direction and a replace of weight in the opposite direction. So this would be considered a forward rock, forward replace. And this would be considered a back rock. So I'm going back in place. All right, so with that in mind, let's start with our first dance and we'll break it down for you, salsa on one. In salsa on one, we start dancing on the first beat of music. And the break step also happens on the first beat of music. So to make it simple, I'm going to do the leader's part when demonstrating all of these dances. So I will be starting with my left foot. For the follows, you're going to reverse this and you'll be starting on your right foot. So salsa on one, starting with our left foot, we're going to do our rock step on one straight away. So it looks like this. Rock, step, step, rock, step, step. I'm stepping on 1, 2, 3, stepping on 1, 2, 3. All right, you'll notice that rock step happens on that first beat. Here's my rock, step, step, and here's my rock, step, step. Great. Now that we know that, let's move on to salsa on two. Salsa on two, we also start dancing on the first beat of the music, but the difference is our break step happens on the second beat of music. All right, so in order to make that happen, I'm going to take a small back step with my left foot, and I'm going to do my break step backward on 2, 3, 2, 3. I'll step forward on the 1, and I'll do my rock step on 2, 3. So salsa on 2, instead of starting forward like we did salsa on 1, I will be starting backward. I take a small step back on 1. Here's my break step, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Notice in salsa on 1 and salsa on 2, I'm doing a pause on the fourth beat of music, so that's that pause. Great. Now that we understand the salsa variations on 1 and on 2, let's move on to mambo. Just a quick note that when I'm talking about mambo and demonstrating this mambo, I will be demonstrating a ballroom style mambo, which is a competitive rhythm dance. It's one of the 5 rhythm dances in the American style. So in mambo, in that context, we are going to hold the 1. So we're not even going to start dancing until the 2. But mambo is related to salsa on 2 in that the break step also happens on the 2 in mambo. So it'll look like this. I hold the 1, I break step 2, 3, 4, step on 4, hold the 1, break on 2, 3, step on 4, hold the 1. So mambo, closely related to salsa on 2, I do my break step 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. All right, just a side note that if you are in a Latin dancing community, mambo is often used as a term in a different way. It refers more to the original form of salsa on two. So if somebody says, oh, I dance souk and mambo, they probably mean that they dance salsa on two and not a ballroom style mambo. So that can be a little bit confusing as well. Okay, so that is a quick introduction to salsa on one, salsa on two, and mambo. Let me know what your favorite is, and I look forward to seeing you on the dance floor very soon. Bye.